Hello there. This is how you become a loyalty merchant for the Cashback loyalty program. You're going to go to cashbacksolutions.com. I'm actually on my personal website that I built for you guys, Cashback Teacher. And so what I'm about to do is register my mom's business on here and using her as an example. So for if you think of this as kind of stage 1, 2, and 3, if you're going to have your business needs to have a shopper's account in the cashback program. So if you already have your business enrolled as a shopper, you can go ahead and skip to the last part, and this says existing business shopper account. So that's now you're going to open up a merchant account. If you don't have that, then you're going to need to go ahead with that. If you would like to have a personal shopping account or already have a personal account, you're going to use option 1. If you do not want a personal account and don't have one, then you're just going to use option 2. So we're going to head over here to cashbacksolutions.com. Oh, and good thing I'm catching this right now. If you see this part, it likes to revert, at least on my computer, to the Canadian site. So this site, Cashback Solutions, services 47 different countries so far, and oh my goodness, the US and Canada sometimes get mixed on things. So sometimes, and I've noticed quite a bit, it likes to revert to Canada. So just to be aware, it's actually a European company, so there's a few things I got an error message on one time, and it was in German, and I was like, what? So I grabbed it, put it in Google Translate, and figured it out. So that's just one thing to know. The great thing though is because it's used in so many countries, it works. So let's get you signed up. So the first thing you're going to do is click on this Become a Loyalty Merchant. And then this is where you're going to choose the option. So in the case of my mom, she already is a private individual in the system, so we're going to use this because she needs to create an account for her new business. If I had already registered her, oh, hold on, then I would use the last one. So this part. Okay, so this first option, I want to create a personal ID. So this is if you need to create one, you haven't signed up at all, you're going to use option 1. If you already have a Cashback World account and are a shopper, a shopper over there, you're going to use option 2. So that's the one with my mom. And here we go. So this is where you're going to go ahead and put the referrer ID. So if you are a new member, then you are going to use, I actually have it on my site, right here. So for new cashback shoppers, this is the referral ID. So the great thing about the cashback world is you have to be invited, and we have an amazing referral program, so more on that later. So anyways, they require it. So the cool thing too is like over in Europe, there's sports teams that actually use this, so they're the referral of all their customers. So it's definitely a really awesome big program. So make sure you put in your referrer ID, and I have that for my mom. So here's the thing that you have to do is format it in this 001, so that's in the millions, 000 dot, or sorry, billion, and then her number is 146.921. There you go. And so that links it. So this is the idea where it asked if you want to refer your own business. This is how my mom can refer her own business, which is really neat. So her company name is actually her name. And her founding date. Oh my goodness, people might be like, oh, how do I find that? Well, you actually find that on your business license. And so I have already taken a picture of my mom's business license. Oh, and then just so you know, actually as I'm skipping around, but here's why, is if you come over here on my site, I'm on step 3. So back here on step 2, gather the merchant information, I've already gotten all this stuff, and if you notice right here, it says gather this before starting the enrollment process because it's already asked you to look up the business founding date, and the approximate date is fine. So just to know that part, so that's why I have it ahead of time. There's also documents and things. This is a great document. Side little note. And this you can print out. It has a checklist. Here's my contact info, so please reach out and get a hold of me. And here we go. So this is all the information that you'll need. These are the documents that you need to make sure get emailed to the Cashback loyalty program. This is your cashback information you're going to record, and we're about to use the marketing ID, you'll see. And so there's all sorts of things, and this is going to lead you through the process. So the great thing is, print this out. You'll have it as a great reference. Here's the business description. We'll get more to this later. Though this needs to get sent over. This is for your profile. And then we have this form is the direct deposit authorization form, or also referred to as the ACH. So this is the way the customer loyalty program works, is that the customer is going to pay the 100% of the amount of the pre-tax amount. So let's say the customer spent $100 before tax. You'll record that. We're going to get into the sector fee, though. How that works is with the margin. In this case, we'll just use 5%. So it's a 5% margin. So you record $100 in the system, and then Cashback, or in this case, their parent company over here, My World, is the one who's going to direct debit from your account $5 for that sale. If you have any questions on that, I'm happy to get more into that. And so anyways, the owner has to sign it, and then make sure you attach a void check. It is fine if you do not have a business void check. And then this is your official document that just submits the tax ID number. And it can be your social security number if you are a solo business. Back over to here, oh, and I need the founding date. I have already collected this information, so let me look that up. Because you're going to get a PIN number later on, and it has to text you for that, so make sure it's a textable number. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gotten all of her information filled out. I'm going to go ahead, you have to check mark these, and we're going to go ahead and click next. This is where you need to enter your merchant market intern number. So it's right here. Now that I've filled out the form, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is. So you're going to go ahead and put the business information in, the founding date. If there's a professional license number, like if you're a dentist or a hair salon, things like that. This VAT, liable entrepreneur, that's a German thing, and so that doesn't apply to us. So uncheck mark it. You're going to go ahead and put either your EIN number here or your social security number down below. Address, and then the address, that's the official company address, and then the delivery address, also your mailing address. The contact person, like the owner or the person on the file. Now here is the next step that you're going to go ahead and choose the industry. So there's lots of different ones. So for example, if I'm a restaurant, then you're going to go ahead and choose, okay, I'm a pizzeria, fast food, something. Okay, so I have an ice cream shop. And so if you notice over here, now the rebate amount changed to 7. So different sectors of business, and the B2C, that's business to customer. So we also have B2B, which you'll see right over here. Anyway, so this one determines the rebate amount. And so let's say, for example, I'm pet food and pet supplies. There you go. That's 6%. And so what those numbers do, those get put back, and it tells you into cashback, which is the loyalty bonus for the customers. We have the friendship bonus and the marketing bonus. So those are the 0.5% referral bonuses that go out. We have shopping points going to customers and marketing right there. So with all of those things, this is what the rebate amount is, just to notice. So whatever the charges, so in this case, if a customer pays Tracy Cheney, the pre-tax sale is $100, then Cashback is going to debit her account $6. We're going to go ahead and check mark these. This is really cool. You get to do other business to business, and then you don't pay the full 5%. Then this is acceptance of a credit card. They give you the option that you don't have to pay loyalty payments. I think, just go ahead and pay it. People love it. Just give them their benefits. I know there's credit card fees. Guess what? If you up your prices to compensate for the program, still okay, because customers love saving money and getting this off. So that's a benefit to you as well. This is where you could download this ACH. This is the direct deposit form. Click Next. If you do not have the FEIN, the Social Security number is required together with a professional license. Incorrect format. 001 I have to do for the mobile, so let's go fix that. Any number that you put down there will be sufficient. The other part to fix is I forgot my 001. Whoop. And I actually remind you on the form, if you check out my form, it says mobile number, add country code 001. And I did not do that, so that was a great example. So make sure you get it. So now we'll push next. Okay, so on my website, I have a breakdown of these different packages. My mother's going with the light package, which is free right at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and check mark that for in the shopping cart. And don't you love the European writing once off? So it's a one-time charge. If you see, these ones have also a monthly reoccurring fee, just to note, and that's for the software to access a whole bunch of awesome things. Okay, so check and check. Next. Okay, making sure we're going to confirm everything of hers. Okay, so this is where you've talked to me, your cashback teacher, ahead of time, and I have a code for you to be able to enter. Place a binding order now. And woohoo! We got it! Okay, now that you've submitted your application, let's go ahead and submit the last documents to get your account up and running. So I have back on my website on cashbackteacher.com, you're going to go and then you're going to see the list of all the different things that you need to make sure get turned in. You can take a photo of them and then email them to this service.us@cashback-solutions.com. And here's all the different things. The one thing to note, or a couple ones down here, so you're going to see the business description. That's actually going to be right down here below in step 6. So this is the different information for your website. As well as we're going to go ahead, you can turn in your logo, though the idea is to put an eye-catching image in here to promote your business. So an example of why this is important, if you're on the cashback site, there we go. You're going to see that, a logo like Office Depot really stands out, especially when you're scanning. You know what it's about, whether you know the brand or in this case, this, oh, okay, it's a picture of an inn and things like that. So as people are scanning, it's something to keep in mind. Then look at what your, the first description. So it's not going to be too much. So you want to put a bang for your buck in there. And then, ooh, look, someone's offering super cash back. So these are definitely incentives that you can use to get customers to shop with you. So all sorts of different businesses. So make sure you use a logo. No offense to some of these guys, though their stuff is so small, it really doesn't make sense to have little tiny ones. So let's make sure you get an eye-popping graphic that really wows things. So an example, let's see, I can get my mom's site. So her business name and her website is tracychaney.com, though putting in her business name or just saying Tracy Chaney is not going to tell her customers much. So what I've done is gone over to this thing called Canva, and this is her business name. So the idea, get it written so I can actually go save this as an image, and that will become her logo on the cashback site. So then people can really clearly see just, get it written. Oh, okay, something about writing, and they get more of a sense of it. So that's just a little ninja tactic to send to you guys. And yep, so go ahead, turn all of this stuff in. And the last part is to get familiar with the actual cashback loyalty program. So make sure that you log in to your merchant login, and you're going to go ahead and see how the system works and the sales. Let's see, I have this side up. So this is what the back office looks like. One thing to note on that, make sure that you log in with your company login, not your personal shopping login. So it likes to always kick me out and make me re-log in because I have my personal shoppers profile and then my business. So log in, and then you're going to take a look at all of those things. You also have a mobile app, so shoppers can go on their phone, and then merchants can actually record sales on a phone or tablet as well using the app. and then make sure to connect with your Cashback teacher. So thank you for joining me as a Cashback loyalty merchant. I am so looking forward for us working together. Please reach out. Let's work on getting this program to be phenomenal in your business and our communities. Aloha.